Hello. It's been a while since I've done any talking to camera, but I thought I would come on to this IGTV and just talk to you because it is new journal time, and underneath my old journals, this grey one is my current journal, and then I've got my older ones here. I have my brand new journal, and as you can see that my current one is a perfectly penned one, and my new one is a perfectly penned one, and the one I had before was a perfectly penned one. This one is a Le Mans, and this one was just one that came from Jules. In this perfectly penned journal, they have a little helpful reminder when you've only got 30 pages left that it's now time to order a new notebook. Obviously, I did mine weeks ago because the excitement was just far too much. And here it is. Do you know what? I ordered it so long ago, I can't even remember what colour it is. So it's going to be a nice surprise. Now, my journals I basically use as a brain dump. I use them as a place to record what's happened that day, like a diary. I use them to record any anxious feelings I've got. I use them as morning pages. I use them to write down ideas and brain dumps for my writing and my business. I use them as a way to unscramble how I write and how I work and all the mental blocks that I have. These journals that I've used over the past year or so have been utterly invaluable in terms of my creativity, and often I just write a sentence or a paragraph and it might not make much sense, and then when I read through I realise that I've written something over the same sort of theme a number of times, and that's why I have all these post-its in, because they basically record whenever I've had a similar thought, so I can then bring all those thoughts together and make sense of them, and then they might become something like an essay or a blog post up to and my ebook. That's how my ebook started, Journaling Your Goals, and my other one, The Little Book of Impact. All of those started through one sentence, or even I think The Little Book of Impact just had the word impact in my journal, and it just grew from little thoughts like that. I didn't know it was going to become an ebook. That's just how it works, as a kind of dumping ground for everything that is going on in my head. And it's not just about writing, it's not just about work. I've written stuff about the pandemic in there and all sorts. So these journals have been invaluable. So I'm very excited to start a new one. I always got dog hair on it. I always get excited at the start of a new journal. Anyway, enough talking. We will tack it and get into it. So, like I say, this is a perfectly penned brand. I like these notebooks because they lie flat, and their paper is very thick. I think it's 120 GSM, although I'd have to double check on that, but it's very thick, so the pen doesn't go through to the other side. And I use these Pilot pens a lot. Now, I'm not doing this particularly well, but here is the new journal. Love this colour. It's probably one of my favourite colours. It also comes with this, which you stick inside to use as a little pen holder. That's the one I've stuck there, and you can put that wherever you like. So this one I believe is turquoise, and if we open it up, it's very straightforward. It just goes straight into lined pages, and like I say, they're very thick pieces of paper, and it's a very thick journal. So there you go. That's my brand new journal, which I will be starting in the next few days. As soon as I've done the last 30 pages in this one. And that's the different colours that I am aware of so far with the Perfectly Penned brand. Love it.